Well, King-Ohger, you got my attention. In this episode, we got to learn more about Gast and his kingdom, with Gast rescuing Gira from the Shogodam soldiers and taking him to his kingdom, because Gast is that petty. And when Hasty requested from Gast to bring Gira in and apologized to him by bending the knee, he refused, and his people were super pumped about it, because it's a cool thing to do, because they're punks but not criminals. Gast as a character is really interesting because he is very standoffish. It looks like he's trying to be the really cool bad boy, but he's really is a nice dude. He can clearly see that Gira is putting on a mask as the king of evil, and it looks like he actually wanted to help Gira a little bit. Well, I think it's like him wanting to help Gira, and also he is a petty dick, so it's maybe 50-50, and his reasoning for hating Hasty is kind of reasonable, with his kingdom doing a lot of construction work, at least technological wise, to Shogodam without any thanks from Hasty, and also his resentment towards him. It's not only that, but also he really worked up to be the king or the president of his kingdom, while probably Hasty just got it from someone else. And that's the interesting thing, because at least for him, it's not something that is, let's say, kind of like a regular kingdom. Like, okay, you have, the dad is the king. When the dad dies or gets old, the son replaces him. Here it very much looks like he actually worked for actually achieving his goal to be a king of his own kingdom. You can clearly see that his kingdom is just one big crew. There is no class division. Everybody can actually challenge Gast if he's wrong to a hacking game. I don't want to get political, but this show shows us why nerds cannot rule over a country. And I did like how the show used the regular Tokyo locales and added some floating screens and tried to kind of change it to make it look more cyberpunky and actually feels different. Again, I was worried about, okay, when are they going to come to regular Japan? When we are going to see the kind of the same places that we already seen? And it's like, okay, we're going to see the same places, but we're going to change some details. We're going to probably change some signs. Maybe we're going to remove some signs. That's really cool. Again, those are the nice little details that I really like. Gira as a character is growing on me, and with Gus telling Gira that what he did in the first episode is supposed to be impossible, kind of proves that maybe Gira is supposed to be the Red Ranger. Again, if it's a connection by blood, or it's something like Gus that he just worked for it. Well, we don't really know, because we have no damn clue about the King-Ohger calibers and how the hell they work. But one of my favorite things about this episode is when Defnorak IV and Kamijin appeared, and you can feel the tension in the scene, and they are like grading the Rangers, and it's so weird. It's very weirdly formal. I don't know why. And seeing how stupendously powerful Defnorak IV is, almost destroying an entire city without really doing a lot, is kind of cool. Again, I'm interested to see how our villains are going to play out. The fight scene continued to impress me, if it's on foot in the beginning of the episode, and the mecha, how much it was kind of disorienting because it was moving really fast and it feels like the camera wasn't really focused on anything. But yeah, it was really cool, and I actually do like the idea that we didn't see the opening yet. We heard the opening, but we didn't see it. It's almost like the show is waiting for the entire team to to assemble, and I like it. It gives us more time to develop characters. It's more time for us to understand and know the characters. That's a thing that probably Dawn Brothers would have done if, let's say, Inoue would have continued with King-Ohger. So yeah, what you thought about this week's King-Ohger? Comment below, let me know. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great rest of your day.